An F-350 Super Duty, but it also has an off-road package. Are we taking this thing down the trails? I don't think so, but that's not why we're here on a Sunday. Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. It's the Sunday Rant where I'm in the dark, and now I have seen the light. So I have a story to tell you today, not about a gigantic off-road truck, but in fact about a person who went through some training at a mega carrier. And these kind of things bother me, and I don't know why the carriers don't understand that this is a big problem. So what happened is this person went to truck school or whatever, and I know him. Okay, so that's why I know the story is accurate, because I know him. So he went to truck school and got his license. All right, then he looked around and said, oh, I'm going to choose a gigantic mega carrier as my first job. And so he goes to this mega carrier the week of Christmas, basically. So Christmas is Sunday. So he's there that week before. And he goes to look at orientation or whatever they got to do. And then they're like, okay, we're going to put you with a trainer. Right? Now it's the end of the week. Christmas is coming. There's a big storm. I don't know if you heard about it around the country coming, but that's no impediment to this carrier, who also gripes about not being able to get employees. So what they do is make him drive a rental car like 600 miles to go meet a trainer who's going to go from that location to another city and back and forth. That's nowhere near his house. And so what happens, look, and I don't understand it. Is this like a comment that's so stupid? Rather than send the guy home for Christmas and have him start after Christmas, they send him out. So now it gets him with the trainer. The trainer drives, because they have a dedicated route. They drive to the other end of their dedicated route, which is now 1,000 miles from this person's house. And they go home for 4 days for Christmas. What does this person get to do? Well, the mega carrier puts him in a motel. What exactly is the point of that? So now we have this person who's just been gone for the week for orientation, and now they're gone, but they're not working. They're not out driving. Okay, they're out stuck at a motel 1,000 miles from their house over a holiday. What do you think that person's like, wow, I'm so happy to be here. This is such a great job. No. Turns out they're upset about it. Duh. And it just costs the company too. That's the other thing. Because the company's paying for some food money. He said they're not paying him, which I love. You haven't been here long enough to qualify for even holiday pay. So they're buying a motel they paid for a rental car, a one-way rental car, gas money. They fronted in the gas money. Then they're going to put him in a hotel for 4 days and give him some money each day. I don't exactly remember. It was less than $50 a day for food money, which they forwarded to him. And then he can get started back up. What exactly is the point of that? What is the point? It's so stupid. When they could have said, oh, okay, it's the end of the week. Christmas is Sunday. You know what? We'll talk to you on Tuesday. We'll get something figured out Monday, Tuesday after Christmas, and you can get started at that point, and then you just be rolling. But no, are they smart enough to do that? No. Then they go to the government. Oh, we can't find anybody to work here. Yeah, I told them to quit. I told them to go find a decent job and quit that place, because it's not going to get any better from here. They have no idea what they're doing. And I don't know this. This may be a thing too that I don't know the back end of it about, which is they need to get them rolling before the end of the year, or at least out into a truck so they can get some kind of grant from the government. That I would say is a possibility. I don't know that to be the case, but I don't see any other reason why they would do this. Does nobody there think, hey, let's get this person home for Christmas? No, apparently no. They don't think anything about that. So there must be some kind of other ulterior motive to get him in there, unless it's the other side of it. The other side, which is that, if we send this person home, somebody's going to actually tell him how crappy we are, and he's never going to come back. So that might be the other side of it, is that if they send people home and they're home for a holiday, they're like, crap, I don't want to be gone for these days, and they don't come back. So I don't know. It's like It's 6 of one and 13 dozen of the other, because it's a baker's dozen of the other. And that's just the other side of it, is that they know if the person goes home, they may not come back. So like, we got to just put them in a truck. If we got to hotel them or whatever, because remember, they're not out any money. They get all this grant money back from the government for the training and everything. They're not out any money at all. So don't worry about that. Like, but Mark, they're going to be out money. Don't worry that they're losing money. They're going to be okay. But to send somebody out right away, just to sit, it's not like they're working. It'd be one thing, look, we're going to get you out right away and work so you can start making some money and changing your life in trucking. That's one thing. But like, you're going to drive half across the country in a rental car, drop it off, and then you got to just go to a motel the next day and sit there. After they drove all night, of course, because that's what you trainers do, right? So many trainers out there. Probably 70% of them or better are just using students as a night person. And that's what they did for this guy. He was up during the day, then had to drive that night. The next morning, he showed up at a hotel. Trainer goes home. Driver gets to sit at the hotel. It's just stupid. And mega carriers, would you think a little bit on what you're doing to people? If you just treat people better, it's almost never about the pay. Almost never about the pay. It's a treatment thing. It's treatment. Maybe that could be their resolution for the new year. We will treat drivers better this year. But then, like most people, by the 14th of January, they will lose their fortitude for these resolutions. I'm just super disappointed, but not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I'm just disappointed that nobody there, between everybody, they don't even have one functioning brain cell to think send somebody home for Christmas rather than keeping them in a hotel where they just got to, do whatever people do, MySpace each other, with some kind of video software. So, which I understand is a possibility. Okay, so, all right, so that's what we're doing here. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon with another Trucking Answers.